Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? My name's Josh. This is Gaming Joe channel, and we are back on Roadcraft. We're gonna clear out some stuff from this thing. I brought the crane down here. It took me a little while to get here. Unfortunately, I wanted to start earlier, but it took me freaking 20 minutes to get here. The roads in this area are still pretty toxic. So, but let's check out our map real quick. I did finish off stream in between streams. I finished building this road here. As you can see, we have a nice little road going on there. This one, infrastructure. Let's make sure our route still works with the new road. It should not have any problems. Yep, actually, this open request. It does not have to veer off into the dirt anymore because I've built the road through here properly. And look, I have a scroll wheel. I can zoom in and out. Imagine that. It's been a debacle. It really has. Today it's been a debacle as far as hardware and stuff is concerned. I'm on my third mouse so far today. Seriously. I think these guys are like below the ground, and so they're gonna fail. I'm gonna move this point. Maybe it'll get it above the ground. I'm gonna move them all the way back to the beginning because I think it's when they spawn in, they're spawning in too low, and they're spawning over their tires in the ground because I've raised the road a little bit. So go there, and that should be fine. Yeah, now they're going. Okay, cool. Okay, now this should be fine. This guy will go. But it looks like they're going successfully now that we built that nice road. So what I did is I built this road, and then I also filled in this gap here. And there was a gap here. You can't really see it because it's now part of the road. But we made the road continuous all the way up to the tunnel exit base. We did expose the water treatment plant, which I didn't know about. I'm not sure why, but it is there now. Looks pretty cool from above, honestly. But I don't even know how to get there. So we're still down here in this lower part of the map. We're going to have to get our roadwork stuff to come in here and fill this area in, because crossing this area at all, it's just, we're not going to be able to cross it at all. And then this route to this tunnel isn't marked as a location yet, but just knowing how the game's working, we're probably going to have to pave this. We're going to probably have to make a route that goes through here, and we have to get rid of these trees. And then we'll have to fill this in. Like, there's a lot of stuff to do. But right now, we are doing a specific objective. We're going to restore the railway section right here. Clear the area of objects. Okay, so what we got to do is we're going to clear it. So, but we want to keep some of this stuff. So like these yellow pipes, we want to keep because it's useful. They're useful things. So the problem is we're not very well balanced. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Hey, Phil, welcome in. So the best part is, so I had to switch out. So what happened with the mice? So earlier, when we were streaming earlier, I had a problem where I spilled some water. And I think I was the one who killed my mouse. I honestly do. I don't know if it's ever going to come back. I only removed one thing. What the hell? It says that I'm done. I pulled one thing out, and now it says that I'm done. That's weird. But anyways, I spilled some water a tiny couple drops of it got onto my mouse, and now then my mouse started acting funky. And I was using my other mouse, which is not a gaming mouse. It's like a mouse for work. And then I was like, okay, well, this one has side buttons on the side, right? I don't even know if I still have it on the desk. I might. Here it is. So this is like my. Okay, there's everything is missing right now. Cam. So like this is my regular everyday mouse. It's like an angled mouse, right? That's my everyday one. And I was hoping to use that one, so I installed the drivers for it. And of course it stopped working completely as soon as I installed the drivers for it. Which is, you know, really annoying. I'm gonna go to immersive or something. I haven't tried that before. Let's do immersive. This isn't immersive at all. What are you talking about? Immersive. I'm gonna do markers only. And so the other mouse stopped working altogether. And so I'm like stuck without a mouse. And so I had to get another mouse. What is going on here? I think it was like a clipping or something like that. Timber. Goodbye. Collecting the yellow pipes, because these can be sold. Not that I need the money, but they can be sold. Yeah, so now I'm on like the mouse I keep in my backpack, which is even older than the other ones, but it still works. So I'm using that. You know, with as a gamer and as like, you know, a computer nerd and as someone who lives and loves their keyboards and mice and stuff like that, like we're always hunting for that perfect thing, right? We're always hunting for the perfect mouse, the perfect keyboard. It's a never-ending hunt. And for me, the mouse is one of those things that I'm always hunting for. Wait, nope. Nope, those small little pieces I think I might need. Look like window frames or something? Are those sellable? Let's look if they're sellable. Go on the map. Go to bridges. Go to this. No. Resources. And anything that glows, it can be sold. So these red things don't look like they can be sold. There's a bunch of concrete down here. So eventually we're gonna have to come over here and clean all this concrete up because, you know, it's me. But it looks like these red things can't be sold. So we're dumping it. Goodbye, train car. Have a nice life. Question is, can I move all this stuff without moving the crane? Because I don't really feel like moving it. I'm like at the full extent of the crane, but I don't really feel like moving it. Model trackball mouse 10 years. You know, I used a trackball mice a long time ago, and I've been thinking about getting back into it. I might do it. I've been using ergonomic, like, tilt mice for a long time. Those I prefer for the tilt mice. Usually called a sculpt or a vertical mouse. For those, it fits my wrist position really well. Oh, that didn't work. But I will definitely check out. I am gonna find a good roller mouse. The one I had a while back was it was a really cool one that had a. It was shaped like a regular mouse, sort of, and it had this big wheel that you could use between your thumb and your index fingers. It's a very strange shape, and I haven't been able to find it again. It was like 20, 30 years ago when I found it. Come on. There. Oh, no. Oh, I lost it. Now it's going to take a while to get back. What? Why are you going to that point? That's silly. Okay. Now I have to get that section of track out of there? What? That's weird. Move that right here. And I think I have to move that train car out of the way. Hopefully I don't fall off. Oh, no, I completed it. Oh, now I have to get 2 new sections of track. Okay, hold on. Oh, I have to repair the track. Oh. I'm gonna move my thing right here. Boop, boop. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's go over to this guy over here. There's a lot of wood on this map. The last map had almost no wood. This map, tons. Okay, where am I supposed to get the train tracks from? All the way over there. Okay. I like these 2-part quests that are a little bit more engaging. I like that. These rows aren't that bad, honestly. They're pretty packed. They're like pretty well packed down. I don't see very many mud spots opening up. I'm sure I'm gonna have to pave the whole damn thing again. They're also really wide roads. Oh, there's the mud. I spoke too soon. Because they're wide roads, that means my OCD is going to mean that I'm going to have to make them wide roads, which means it's going to take twice as much effort. Where? Boop. Oh, I gotta get those, huh? Okay, fine. Hopefully this truck's big enough. Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do with that? Why is this in one section and not two? Oh my goodness. This is going to be a problem. Yeah, let's leave it. Strap it down. Hang on. You alright? How's your head? Okay. I hope it feels better soon, honey. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to get a different vehicle. There's no way. Look at all the trees on this map. I really don't know what to do. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right. Back. Let's... It's the only thing I can think of. is to bring this over to the area that we're in and then warp a bunch of stuff there, right? So let's do this. Is that 4 or 1 for this thing? Seriously? Why does this not work just because I don't have my HUD on? That one. Let's quickly shred these trees. All right, there's that. Get those things out of the way. This is obviously going to be a mud pit that needs to be, like, dealt with at some point. Come here. Boop. And then this guy. Continue on. We're going to drop off some more vehicles in a minute. We're going to come over here to the other end of this, like, water area, and we'll drop off our roadworks crew to be able to fill up that pond. And so at least we have dirt going through here, even if it's not, like, fully grown. Is that the right word? Fully filled out, but we'll drop off a roadworks crew. I think I had 12 tokens. I hope I'm not wasting them, like that I'm not going to need them later. We have plenty of money to buy more, though, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to come here. Just going to park this thing right here for a minute. And then we're going to come here. And we're going to do this. That, deploy. And then recall to there. Coastal base. Deploy. Recall to there. Not sure if it's worth bringing the paving equipment out here, but nah, we'll bring the paving equipment out here now. At least we'll get sand and through here. Now, let's hope that we don't sink this thing. This thing should have a deeper fording ability than most other vehicles. So I don't think it's going to get sunk. I wonder if there's something I need to do to this area to get rid of the water first before I fill it up. You know what I mean? That seems like a whole station that's underwater. Maybe I shouldn't pave that area. Now that I think about it. But welcome everybody. Thanks for coming along. Hey Joe, welcome in. Thanks for being here. That's weird. The concurrent viewers is down to 1. I'm sorry for guys. I had to step away for a minute or two. You know, family comes first. All right. Park this guy right here. So the problem is that I need to get across that hip thing there. So question is, do we build like a little bridge? Let's build a bridge. Just for the funsies. We'll build a bridge across this like this. Yoink. 2. And then we'll come here and get a here. And we'll grab a tree processing unit. This one's fine. There. Sorry if this bothers people, but this is the way I play. Tree scanner. See, this train track thing poses a big problem. Because it's like, it's a really long piece of something, which means you need a truck with a long bed, and the only truck we have with a long bed does like horrible on mud and on anything other than perfect ground. And so I have a feeling we're gonna have to finagle some stuff, because I don't really feel like paving this entire road, but I feel like I'm gonna have to at some point, so we'll see. All right, we're done here. We now have a cheapo log bridge. Okay, now let's drive this thing over there. So we only have to drive the truck one way. By the way, Joe, thanks for making that mod for me over the weekend. I greatly appreciate it. I'm sorry that you ended up wasting your time when either someone else did it or... By the way, did you check to see if the one that got released was basically a copy of the one that you did? Like somehow got yours and just re-released it? It's not the same? Is it better or worse? Is the question. I mean, I'm assuming it's worse. Oh, okay. Well, either way, thank you. I'm gonna use the one that you made me. I don't care one way or the other. I'm not planning on releasing it or anything, so. Am I going the right way? Oh, there's the river. Yes, I am going the right way. Okay, now we're all the way over here. I'm gonna go all the way over to this base. And we're gonna spawn in. I think it's at the bottom. Yep. This piece of crap. What? I pressed the wrong button. I totally pressed the wrong button. And recover. For this game specifically, I would think that the one thing that I would actually like to mod, if I ever modded anything, would be to mod this thing and somehow figure out how to give it better tires. And I haven't looked online to see if anyone has already done it. But this thing would be a great vehicle if you put on the same tires that are on the new Mule. But this thing's just a piece of junk. It would be a very effective vehicle with the mule tires on it, but as it stands, it's a piece of junk. I'll park it right up next to the mule, so the mule has, it's easy for the mule to put it in there. Like that. Yeah. Okay. How did that box get on the train track? Just sucks that this is the only long bed vehicle and it's like the worst off-road vehicle in the world. In an off-road trucking game, it has zero traction. All right, here goes nothing. It's got enough straps to kill somebody, but, you know, no traction whatsoever. It has off-road tires, just for whatever reason, they're set to have 0 traction. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I just update it to have all the tires have, like, the same traction coefficient as the mule. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. That's what I thought was going to happen. Alright, we'll fix it the only way I know how. Just pull it the whole way with a tank. A converted weight in another Discord. Yeah, but that's the thing with stuff that's converted, right, Phil? Is most people they don't know how to convert. They just don't understand. They don't understand what they're supposed to do. They don't understand what the requirements are. They don't understand how to test things. None of it. They just don't understand. Right? So without that level of understanding, they're just going to do crap work. They're like, oh, I got it to load in the game. I'm done. No, you have to actually fix stuff. And the new game structures are not the same. They're close. They're just not the same. So I'm literally using the the Wayfarer. I'm not even using it. I'm just towing it. My pulling vehicle is this tank. And I'm going faster than the actual Wayfarer can go because the tank's faster. Because the Wayfarer wouldn't be able to get out here. Not effectively. Look, I'm on a train. I made a train. Except my train has a tank for an engine and a Wayfarer as my train car. So stupid. Toot toot. Fuck. So stupid. The things we do to get stuff done in this game. There we go. Put there. Switch to that one. Go to here. Well, that's a good excuse. It's just if he's a new modder, Phil, honestly, if he's a new modder, I always try to be nice. You know, I'm not going to call the guy out for being an asshole or something, but if you don't know, your job is to ask. Your job is to find out the right way to do it, and your job is to actually do it the right way. And if you don't know what that right way is, find out. Don't just pretend that it doesn't have to happen. Don't pretend that you did it right. Go into it being like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, but I converted this mod. What do you guys think? And how do I check it for errors? How do I make sure it's something that I could submit to Giants? How do I tell whether I can submit it or not? Like, all of those questions, they need to be asked. And it's up to that modder to ask them. Look at that. I fixed this one little section of train track. What? What is that? Certain types of cargo can be damaged during transportation? What the hell does that mean? Like what? All right, let's check the objectives. Since we don't have Kelly here to tell us what the objectives are, we have to go look at them ourselves. Plan a route for delivering steel beams. Okay. Deliver the train car to the train station. Which train car? Oh, that one? Oh. Well, I can do that. That sounds fun. All right. First off, we need to get that train car. We need to get this one out of the way. So we're going to attach this one and get it the hell out of the way. Take down a couple trees while we're at it, you know, like we do. Perfect. Perfect. Step 1. Step 2. This. You're gonna come. You're gonna be our train car. We already seen how effective you are at being a train car. We might have to do it in reverse though. That should be fine. This guy, you have to reverse all the way up this train track. That could be problematic. Especially considering you're just about to jackknife right now. How do you reverse a vehicle that has no traction and no diff lock? Hey, Crustu and his viewers, welcome in. Thanks for coming along, folks. Hey, Rusty, welcome in. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for the raid. Raid. What? Thank you. We are playing Roadcraft and doing some, what's this map called? Contamination. This is the DLC one of 2 DLC maps. We haven't played these yet. This is the first time. And this truck is a piece of crap. It has no traction whatsoever. And is the worst truck in the game, yet it's the only truck that you can do like 50% of the tasks with, which makes it super ineffective. It's my favorite truck. Not. But welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, Duster Bunny. Thanks for being here. Benji, welcome in. I can't believe I made it out of that mud hole with this piece of junk. Okay, let's push this thing into the zone. And I did it with my piece of junk Wayfarer. Good job, piece of junk. Bop it bop it bop. Meow. Alright. Yeah, I'm totally editing this thing. I'm so tired of using it the way it is. We'll do live modding for that tomorrow. Alright, now we have to get this whole entire truck, this whole entire train car, and we can just do it by doing this. Boop ba-doop 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 beep 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 beep. And the best part is because it's on tank treads. See the tank treads? It can't actually go off the track. It can't climb the track at all. It has a really hard time with it. So it's just going to keep going. That's funny. If you look, the train is not even on the rails. You see that? It's like floating above the rails. That's stupid. The train wheels are not even moving. See, the train wheels are not even moving. It's just floating midair. So dumb. I want all of these rocks over here as objects that I could place in Farm Sim. That's what I think of when I see this kind of... Why are you stopping? It's so stupid. It's a Hogwarts train, yeah. And stop right there. Stop. Disconnect. I can't get off the tracks. I'm stuck on the tracks. Maybe I can get off right here where the ramp thing is. It's like the only place I can get unstuck from the tracks. Oh, there we go. I did it. I did it. I did it. Woot 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 woot. Choo choo. Objective complete. $9,600. Kelly would have told me something inspiring and annoying at the same time, if she was here, but since Kelly was not included in this version of the game, she's not here to tell me something inspiring. So transport barrels of chemicals to the loading station. Okay. How? Those barrels of chemicals? am I going to do that? Let's get a new vehicle. Somewhere. Optional, deliver the cargo safely. So I have to deliver it safely. So I can't smack it around. So stupid. Okay. Let's how do we deliver safely? You know what? If I fill this up with water, but then later I have to drain this area, it wouldn't work. But I might be able to build a bridge from here. Nope. That's too short. Nope. Too short. Can't build a bridge across. Let's get the mule over here then. Because that's the safest thing I can think of that has a crane. What else? Let's use a different vehicle. Let's find a good different vehicle to use. We haven't used some other vehicles, so let's go find a different vehicle to use. Let's do that. Go to my base. We could use this thing. That looks fantastic. Fancy pants. We could use that. It's a piece of crap. We could use this one. This one has big, round, bubbly tires and would probably do less damage. Let's do that. I actually like using this vehicle. This vehicle is nice. It has a very poor turning radius. But this one was also probably going to float across that like water section that we have without getting damaged. So this is what the Wayfarer needs for tires. These like monster truck tires. These look like tractor tires or like LSWs, right? These totally look like LSWs. Thank you everyone for being here. 25 awesome people here. Don't forget to say hi. I've been saying hi to like 5 of you, but I haven't said hi to the rest. So say hi. Welcome in. Hope you like what you're seeing here. I've been playing lots of fun stuff. I do lots of modding for Farm Sim. A lot of you people know some of my popular mods. They're currently on Mod Hub, Contract Boost, the Bednar Batwing, the Farm Fill stations, all those fun things that everyone seems to love on most platforms, except for the Contract Boost. And I have like 6 more that are like almost ready. A couple PC only ones that fix some stuff that Giants doesn't want to fix, and some all platforms like the VPW, which is coming out soon. That one's going to be a lot of fun. But lurkers are welcome. If you just want to hang out and chill and watch some crazy Roadcraft, feel free. I've never played this map and I have no idea what I'm doing, so. This water feature here. See, this is the reason why I think we're going to actually drain this. I think there's going to be a quest to drain this because there's a more water than I think there should be. And there's also stuff hiding underneath the water here that I think is going to become important. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this area is going to be something that we don't fill with water, or fill with sand, but we actually have to do something about. To me, I feel like it's going to get drained, especially with all the pipes and the pumping stuff nearby. I don't know for sure, obviously, but that's just the gut feeling I have. Like it all flows into this little like dam thing here, kind of, sort of, right there. I don't know. Maybe there's like maybe there's a place where we siphon out the water or something. I don't know. We'll see. See what I'm saying? This thing goes through everything. See? This is why I like this vehicle. This vehicle does a pretty good job. The only downside is two things. One, it goes very slow in reverse. Number two, it turns, slowly turns. It has very, very slow turning. And I think it should handle the train tracks just fine. I don't think it's going to care about the train tracks. It's just going to be like, yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to have to actually back up this whole way, one way or the other. So I'm going to back up first now where I have enough room to do a 10-point turn because this thing has no turning radius. I'm going to back up right here. Boop, boop, boop. I see those hearts. Thank you so much. See what I mean about the turning radius on this thing? It's like, come on. You could have done better. You could have done better. But it's also like, this would be a cool vehicle in Farm Sim too. Because it's not only like articulated, but it's also like this way articulated, as well as this way, as well as this way. Like it's a 6-axis articulation, which is pretty cool. There's also a logging version of this in this game, which is equally awesome. But I mean, we're backing up at like 2 miles an hour, so yeah. Oh, welcome to the channel. There's a sub who came in that I didn't see or hear an alert for, but somehow Dust Bunny knows about it. How'd you manage that, Dust Bunny? Did I miss the alert? Oh, there it is. Stream Elements said it, but they didn't show the alert. Why is the alert not showing? Oh, it's supposed to be there. The alert widget. Oh, there's no audio for the alert widget. Oh, I will have to figure that out. Wait. There's supposed to be audio for the alert widget. Control audio via OBS. Okay. 1 sec, please. 1 sec. Okay, so we have to think of order of vehicles here. Okay, this one, go there. This one, we're gonna go in here, and we can only go so far, I think. But this thing has a really long arms, so I think it'll be balanced enough. So. Boop. Okay, that's fine. Good enough for me. And then this one, we're gonna back up. That is a really nasty drop. The one thing that this game does a really, really good job with is showing destruction. And that's one thing that I think is missing from Farm Sim, honestly, is we almost never get maps that are destructed. The closest we get is old. We never get like destroyed maps, or we don't ever see epic destruction. We see, what the heck? What am I looking at here? Looks like there's train car wheels crushing Some containers. Of chemicals. Whoops. Whoops. That's probably not a good idea. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's drop that one. Okay. Can't get those out yet. We gotta get the train car wheels out first. Let's go to the right instead of the left so we don't potentially damage anything. And I should target this objective so that I can see what's going on. Objectives. Transport barrels of chemical trek. Okay. Now it's going to tell me where those cargo is. Right? Where's the cargo? No, I'm gonna get the wheels out first. Come on, get the wheels. Oh, there it is. Sweet. This way, this way, this way. I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't really know yet, but I'm trying. Come on, target the chemicals. Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Now, don't hit the chemicals on anything. Don't bang it against anything. It's a little bit unnerving that it's not targeting these things for me. Like, it's supposed to be targeting them, I think. Oh, I damaged it. I set that one down too hard. Let me turn into like the, maybe it's the HUD view I'm in. Okay, there it is. I'm looking for that little target thing that tells me where the targets are. So there's two of them. Where are the other ones? Nope. Can you please target the right thing? Gosh, the crane system in this game sucks so bad. It's like one directional. You have to loop through everything 17,000 times. Are you freaking kidding me? It never drops stuff. What the hell? I have never seen this game ever drop anything. How was I not handling it? I was like lifting it slowly. It just doesn't want me to get the bonus points, I think. Maybe it thought I was moving too fast or something. I don't know, but that barrel looks pretty tore up, honestly. My bonus reward is slowly going away. Whatever, I don't care. Where are the other two? The other two are over there. I have honestly never seen the game ever drop something. And I have no idea why it dropped. It just dropped twice for no good reason. Please take these out of the bed as soon as I go into the zone. Straps. All right. Let's go get the crane. This crane is fired. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that tree is supposed to be in my way? Oh, it was. I'm sorry. Stupid tree. Oh, you know what? Actually, I could probably use this crane here. What's happening? Can I use this crane here? Oh, I don't have any FPS here. Hold on. Let me fix the FPS. So what I found is if your FPS is going in the tank, why is it on dynamic? Who did that? I've never been on dynamic. Wait, what's dynamic? Dynamic game automatically downscales during gameplay to deliver frame rates. Okay. Well, I'm going to go to performance and see what happens. Who wants to bet whether or not the gantry crane, this thing, which is not working. Okay, never mind. I'm not using the gantry crane. I didn't want to use it anyways. Screw you. I'll just use the normal crane. Thank you very much. What's the point in having a gantry crane if it doesn't work? Jeez. Phil. We're going to do live map making tomorrow. Yes, Rocky Project. That is toxic green fumes or chemicals from the train accident, which happened before I came into this map. The whole premise of this game specifically is like you're coming in and helping save the world after natural disasters. That's like the whole premise of this specific game. And this version of the game or whatever. And so you're basically on cleanup duty and you're crafting roads and whatnot while on cleanup duty. Hold on. Strap that down before that stuff falls again. We're going to back up and load the other two pieces of whatever in here and then go deliver them. And I guess this, in some ways, this vehicle's super slow nature is going to be a benefit for us today because, yeah. All right, let's get the crane. But yeah, train accident of some kind, who knows? That's why this map is called Contamination. We're moving slow. We're moving slow. We're not moving fast. We're moving slow. Moving slow, not moving fast. I don't want the game to like give me an attitude and break stuff. I want to lower this down nice and slow. Switch to this vehicle. Strappity strap. Switch back. Get the other one now. Gotta do it nice and slow. Okay. And is this straight up? I think that's straight up. Mostly. Come on, go up. Hopefully I didn't damage it too much. It says it's 100% bonus. I think one of these damage I'm not going to get credit for because it got too damaged. The other ones are okay. Oops, I totally nailed that last one. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Strap it down. Drive into the zone. Yay! Objective complete. I didn't get a bonus, but I don't care. I have billions of dollars. Actually, no, millions. I have $1.8 million. I don't care about the money. The money doesn't matter. I just want to get the stuff done. Main. Bring equipment to the concrete plant. Ooh, concrete plant sounds like a good plan. Where's that? Oh, that's the concrete plant? No, that's where the machine is coming. That's where the equipment is coming from. Where is the concrete plant? Can I see the concrete plant? No, I don't even know where it is. Or how to get there. I have no idea. That looks like a bridge that's not completed. I don't know. We could head north from here, I guess, and like explore. Want to do that? We're not going to explore with that. No, that would suck. Where's my tank? Here he is. Now, where are we going to go north from? So we went along here. You know what? Actually, hold on. We can go along here and get across. No, we can't. It's hard to tell, but like if it's like this level, you could probably get across, but there is a bridge right here that we can get to from this road here. So okay, let's do that. Let's try to figure out how to get to that place that's telling us to get to and see if we can get there. Simple enough. All right. And plus, once we get the concrete plant opened, we can start building concrete bridges, which are my favorite kind of bridge. Those are the ones I like to build the most. Is this the right way? I can actually do a route. I've never done the routes, so you just do a T to place a marker, and T, and then T, right? And you can just place markers wherever you want on the map. I almost never use this feature just because most of the time I can remember. Right. But this is how it looks like. And it looks much cooler in this game than it did in Snowrunner. In Snowrunner, it was pretty bad. Here, it's actually nice. And they disappear for you automatically and stuff. Even though this is a tracked vehicle, it's probably one of the faster vehicles in the game for whatever reason. I'm not sure I understand why, but it is. So if you're out exploring, you want to get somewhere fast, this is your vehicle. But then if you want to get across this rickety log bridge, this is usually not your vehicle. It's because it's a little twitchy. Uh-oh. I didn't think I was going to make it past that section. We need more log bridges like this in Farm Sim. Right? Alright. Alright, where are we? Let's look around. What do we got? We have what looks like a sand something. A sand quarry. We have the backside of some kind of manufacturing facility. Yoink. Whoop. It's the only tank anywhere that can drift. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just making this stuff up. I have no idea what's going on. New side objective: increase the power in Warnay. This looks like a steel. This looks like a steel delivery mill thing. Is this the steel mill? Oh, it is the steel beams facility. Sweet. Whoa. Oh, nice. Warehouse 501. What is this? Ah, this is what we sometimes do, which is a task for building a road in like an automated fashion. We will have to do that because that sounds fun. This is Warehouse 501, which hopefully they'll give us a quest to unlock, because the warehouses is usually where you sell stuff, but this one looks like it's going to be like the starting and ending point for a bunch of routes, which is probably not a good thing. In all honesty. We can't do this route now, but we're gonna have to warp a bunch of stuff up here to get it done. Oh. Okay, that's not where... This construction project route is going to require a hell of a lot of work to be able to do it, because I'm going to have to cut down trees and stuff too. Look at this. I gotta cut down all of these trees. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do up here. I mean, I can just drive over the smaller ones, but the bigger ones I have to actually get equipment out here to cut down. That one was in my way. Whoa. This is a really long route thing. We should get started on that one right away. Oh my gosh, there's so many like stumps to just destroy. That route is gonna take forever. Oh, and it comes out right here. Oh, that's handy. But this bridge is broken. What good is it to do a route to go to here? Do I have to restore power to this bridge or something? Oh, it opened up this area over here, Warmay, which looks like a town with a dock, some more stuff to clean up. Look, it's a found truck. It's probably not a found truck, but I like to pretend it is, like I'm playing Snowrunner. If I was playing Snowrunner, we'd have to go here to claim this truck, and it would be our own piece of junk truck to use. Okay, well, that's that. What is this? Open objectives. Deliver a vehicle. Transport wood and machinery to Pinkay. Deliver vehicle. Where's the object? Objects. Drive the vehicle and deliver the wood containers. We could do that. Sounds fun. Okay. No, I was doing that. Get me in that vehicle. Ugh. This one. Go in the vehicle. Get in the vehicle. I already did that once. See, I like this vehicle. This vehicle's fun. Except its turning radius is not fun. Okay. I don't even know where I am. Where am I? I don't think I've ever been to this area before. So it doesn't make sense to actually transport an empty container. I'm going to transport a full truck with all the stuff it's telling me to transport there. As long as this crane works. The last one didn't work though. So we might be poop out of luck. Okay. Switch the crane. Does the crane work? Ooh, this one works. And the controls are all messed up. Honestly, the cranes in docked were so much better. These cranes are pretty poop. One box. Switch, 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 switch. That one. If I zoom in, I can probably see a little bit better. Wrong way, wrong way. There we go. That's not going to fit. Why would you give me 3 things that won't fit in the one truck that I have? I'm sure as hell not taking 2 trips. That's not happening. Look at this box. It doesn't even fit across the truck. Whatever. This is starting to really irritate me. No, don't stand up. No, keep it down. Perfect. Let go. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Strap it. All right, where are we going? I don't even know where we are. Where are we going? We're going there and there. I don't know which one they want where, so I'm just going to go. How are we going to get there? Let's take this road. And figure it out. Nope, nope, nope. Worst turning radius ever. Seriously. Worst turning radius ever. I haven't actually been on this road yet, so I don't know if it's a good road or a bad road. So we'll find out. Can I go over it? Yep. See, this thing's a monster truck. It's awesome. Would be totally unusable with farm sim physics, but in this game it works pretty well. Looks like I got a lot of cleanup to do. A lot of these roads just have rock trees all over them. And so we have to get the thing to come at this thing and do the thing. We have to get the warden to come out here and deliver the chronic check or whatever it's called. The Aramatsu bowhead and shred some trees. So that we can get this place going. Okay. So one thing is needed over here. I really miss Karen or whatever her name was, because there's no context on all these missions. You know, and I'm a person that likes storyline. I like when there's like logical reasons for doing things. You know what I mean? And the NPC that they had in the game was snarky, sassy, but she kind of had like a... She told you what was up. She told you what you were doing and why you were doing it. You know what I mean? And for whatever reason, they decided to make the DLC without their main character. It's like, oh, let's make a sequel to Harry Potter and let's not include Harry Potter because he's not needed anymore. So stupid. So dumb. It came and delivered. I delivered the truck to where the truck was supposed to go, but I didn't deliver the packages because I went to the wrong location first. Such is life. So now I have to go bring this guy over there because he has a crane. Go pick up the packages, deliver them where they should have gone. I have to reload all those packages. You know, this new mule might actually be faster than the little tank thing. It might be. All right, folks, I'm going to have to actually run. I'm going to go deliver these packages and get going. I'm going to go deliver these packages and finish this quest off. We'll probably come back sometime tomorrow with some more. And maybe not Roadcraft. Maybe we'll do Roadcraft on Wednesday or something like that. Tomorrow, everyone's requested some live modding. So tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, we're going to be doing some live modding. And we're going to try making a map, or getting started making a map. and we'll go through some of the ins and outs that I know. I don't know a lot, but I do know some. And we will go through and start building a map. So that's going to start tomorrow morning around 8, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So if you're interested in seeing how a map is built, we're going to be using some of the tools that are available online, namely Map for FS. And we're going to pick a location for a map and then make a map. And we'll go check that out. So that's going to be fun. And I hope you can join. If not, watch the replay. But a special thank you to everyone who's here. We've got 29 awesome people watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming along. But we're at the end of our time for the night, and I'll catch everyone later. Special thank you to the raiders who came in from Crusty's raid, and we should pass the bill and see if we can raid someone else. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Where's the words and the thing to do that? I don't know where that is. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let's raid somebody. Contractor dot live. Redirect, and we've got our good friend Gold Gaming, who is also currently working on cotton season. It looks like we're going to transfer you over to Gold Gaming. Hope everyone goes through and enjoys the raid, and a special thank you to everyone for being here. Also, a special thank you to all our AI members. Thank you very much for being here and helping support the channel. I'm super humbled by all of your support. I'm sorry I couldn't go longer today, but we will be going again tomorrow morning. So keep your eyes out over on Discord for any notifications. If you'd like to join the channel, hit that subscribe button below. You can do a membership if you want. It's only a couple bucks and it helps support the channel and keep me going. Special thank you to everyone, and enjoy the stay along for the raid. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye, everybody.